we enter. Shaking the room from the back to the center. Making you move to the track, you surrender. Body scrunching your face closed up. As we enter. Shaking the room from the back to the center. Making you move to the track, you surrender. Body scrunching your face closed up. The bass goes boom as we enter. Scrunching your face closed up cause the bass goes shaking the room from the back to the center. Making you move to the track, you surrender. Shaking the room from the back to the center. You're scrunching your face closed up cause the bass goes shaking the room from the back to the center. Making you move to the track, you surrender. Shaking the room from the back to the center. You're scrunching your face closed up cause the bass goes as we enter. Shaking the room from the back to the center. Making you move to the track, you surrender. You're scrunching your face closed up cause the bass goes as we enter. Shaking the room from the back to the center. Making you move to the track, you surrender. You're scrunching your face closed up cause the bass goes. Scrunching your face closed up cause the bass goes. Scrunching your face closed up cause the bass goes. As we enter. Shaking the room from the back to the center. Making you move to the track, you surrender. You're scrunching your face closed up cause the bass goes. As we enter. Shaking the room from the back to the center. Making you move to the track, you surrender. You're scrunching your face closed up cause the bass goes.
Mortals have awakened the gods of old. We rise from our slumber to reveal our true power. Focus fire. To strike. to strike.
Let's fucking go. Fuck the production up, but it is what it the fuck is. Shit happens. And you moved on. Fuck the intro up, damn it. Oh well. Welcome in. It is time for some more battle tactics and war strategies. Today, I'm talking about Sakakibara Yasumasa. Give me 1 second to pull this shit up. Make it happen. Do the thing. Then we'll get started with some more samurai shit. The second to last of the repetitive stories. And then we'll move into some Mongolian invasion of Japan. Should be a good time. Alright. Let's fucking go, buddy. Sakakibara Yasumasa was a Japanese daimyo of the late Sengoku period through early Edo period who served the Tokugawa clan. As one of the Tokugawa family's foremost military commanders, he is considered one of its 4 guardian kings, along with Sakai Tadatsugu, Honda Tadakatsu, who we've already done, and Ii Naomasa, who we've already done as well. Sakai Tadatsugu is next. His notable military accomplishments is during the Battle of Enigawa, when he changed the tide of battle with a flanking maneuver. Another notable service is when he conquered many Takeda clan castles in Totomi province from the span of 1574 to 1579. His court title during Toyotomi Hideyoshi government was Shikibusho. During the Tokugawa shogunate, he was appointed Roju, or Elder Counselor. Sakakibara Yasumasa was born in the year Tenman 17, or 1548, the second son of Sakakibara Nagamasa. In the Ueno district of Mikawa province, the Sakakibara clan branch, which Yasumasa hailed, was traditionally served under the Sakai clan. A Fudai lord under Sakai Tadaneo, who was in turn a vassal of the Matsudera clan. This classified them as a Beishin, or rear vassals. The young Yasumasa interacted with Matsudera Motoyasu, later Tokugawa Ieyasu, often from a young age, and was soon appointed as page. Due to his valor at Battle of Batogahara in 1564 against the Ikoiki rebels in Mikawa, he was allowed to use the Yasu from Motoyasu's name. From then on, he would use Yasumasa as his name. In 1566, At the age of 19, Yasumasa had reached adulthood, and soon after, he and Handa Tadakatsu were appointed as Hadamoto, and each granted a command of 50 cavalrymen. From that point on, they would function as Ieyasu's unit commanders. In 1568, Ieyasu was eager to expand eastward to Totomi Province. Ieyasu and Takeda Shingen, the head of the Takeda clan in Kai Province, made an alliance for the purpose of conquering all of the Imagawa territory. However, on January 8, 1569, the Takeda vassal Akiyama Nobutomo invaded the Totomi province from the Shinano province. The Takeda clan, through Oda Nobunaga, with whom they had a friendly relationship, asked Ieyasu, who is Nobunaga's ally, to reconsider cooperation with Takeda. But Ieyasu rejected the idea, and Ieyasu is considered to have been in a position of independence from Nobunaga to a certain extent. However, until around April of the first year of the Genki era, diplomatic negotiations were being conducted between Yasumasa and Tsuchiya Masatsugu, who acted as intermediaries between the two sides. In 1570, Yasumasa fought at the Battle of Anagawa. He was in the 2nd Division, along with Handa Tadakatsu, who fought the Asakura Kagatake's left flank. After Tokugawa force was done dealing with Asakura force, they immediately dispatched Yasumasa and Handa Tadakatsu's troops to assist Oda Nobunaga's forces, who still struggled against the Azai army. As Yasumasa and Tadakatsu struck the right flank of the Azai, Nagamasa's forces, Inaba Yoshimichi struck Azai's clan's left flank, and they finally managed to overcome the Azai army. Later in 1573, he fought at the Battle of Mikatagahara. Hard name to fucking pronounce. Where he was recorded fighting alongside Handa Tadakatsu, engaging the Takeda clan general named Oyamada Masayuki. While Ishikawa Kazumasa was busy covering the retreat of Ieyasu from the battle. Later in the same year, Yasumasa and Handa Tadakatsu were tasked to capture the Nagashino castle. Both of them managed to defeat the Takeda clan armies, which guarded the castle and completed their mission to capture it. For the rest of the year, he competed with Tadakatsu in capturing many of the Takeda clan castles. It's kind of funny, they're in competition. Amazing. In 1575, during the conflict between Oda Tokugawa alliance against Takeda Katsuyori, when the latter invaded the Enshu province, Yasumasa and Handa Tadakatsu fought under the Tokugawa forces against Katsuyori, where they captured the Komyo castle in June. Later, Yasumasa also participated in the Battle of Nagashino, when Oda Tokugawa forces claimed victory against Katsuyori completely. Immediately after the Nagashino battle, he and Tadakatsu captured the Suwahara castle and was awarded by Ieyasu a famous sword, which was crafted by Takagi Sadamune. Following that in July, Yasumasa and Osuga Yasutaka also besieged Komiya Castle. Later, in 1581, Yasumasa was recorded to have stormed Tanaka Castle, which was guarded by Takeda clan's general named Ichijo Nobutatsu. In this battle, Yasumasa fought together with Matsudera Ietada, Ii Naomasa, and Honda Tadakatsu as they all climbed the Tanaka Castle wall and fought Nobutatsu's soldiers like a bunch of legends and a bunch of ninjas. Bunch of fucking ninjas. In 1579, Yasumasa was appointed to be the head of the Sakakibara clan, succeeding the previous head of the clan, who is Yasumasa's older brother, Sakakibara Kiyomasa. Kiyomasa decided to retire his position after the incident of Matsudera Nobuyasu, who ordered him to commit seppuku for treason. Holy shit. Once again, for those of you who don't know what seppuku is, it is a form of Japanese ritualistic self-deletion by disembowelment. It was originally reserved for samurai in their code of honor, but was also practiced by other Japanese people during the Showa era to restore honor for themselves or their families. Before his ascension to lead the Sakakibara clan, historical records show that Yasumasa only commanded very few of the samurai warriors under him, with only one clan has been identified, which is the Takeo clan. In 1581, Yasumasa participated in the Tokugawa army attack on Tanaka Castle, which was guarded by Takeda clan general Ichijo Nobutatsu. In this battle, Yasumasa fought together with Masudera Ietada, Honda Tadakatsu. In the same year, he also participated in the siege of Takatenjin Castle, where they showed feat by taking 41 enemy heads in combat. Jesus Christ. Out here climbing castles, and then the other three go and take another castle and 41 heads at the same time. This is a memorial for the siege of Takatenjin. That shit's wild, man. Holy fuck. Feudal Japan. Fucking crazy shit. Hey, Caldy, welcome in. How you doing? Fucking feudal Japan is fucking epic. We're just gonna put it that way. In 1582, after the Honoji incident, Yasumasa accompanied Ieyasu in an arduous journey to escape the enemies of Nobunaga in Sakai and returned to Mikawa. However, their journey was dangerous due to the existence of the Ochimushagari. Just a bunch of, thieves and rebels and shit. Basically, you're like shadow ninjas, I guess, because they're not really armored. A lot of times they have knives and they do these ambush attacks and shit. The Ietada Nikki Journal has recorded that the escorts of Ieyasu suffered around 200 casualties and only 34 people left when they finally arrived in Mikawa. Yeah, they kept getting ambushed, even though they were protected from other clans half the time. Later in the same year, the Tensho Jingo War broke out between Tokugawa clan and the Hojo clan in a contest to gain control of the area of Shinano Province, Ueno Region, and Kai Province, which has been vacant since the destruction of the Takeda clan and the death of Oda Nobunaga. Ieyasu led an army of 8,000 1,000 soldiers, entering Kai, Shinano province, and Ueno to annex it. However, the Hojo clan, or, Link with his Triforce, the Hojo clan in the Kanto region. Oh shit, now we're combining Legend of Zelda and Pokemon. What is going on? However, the Hojo clan in the Kanto region also led an army of 55,000 men and crossed the Usui Pass to invade Shinano province. During this conflict, Yasumasa once stormed one of the castles belonging to the Hojo, while Matsudera Ietada harassed the Hojo food supplies. Later, in the Battle of Kurokomo, Yasumasa fought together with Okabe Motonobu, and Mizuno Katsunari to repel the Hojo army and attempt to sneak in the rear of that had attempted to sneak into the rear of the Tokugawa army. Dang, foiled a fucking surprise attack. Get wrecked. In March of the same year. Hey, bin talk. So their intestines would stink up the area of people watching, etc. I mean, I guess. I think oftentimes they would get decapitated too. But I don't think the decapitation was a part of the seppuku. I think that was just to quickly end it so you're not sitting there on the ground writhing in pain while you bleed out. You know what I mean? So, that's how seppuku works. Interesting. In March of the same year. Oh, that was deleted? My comment disappeared? Oh, shit. I guess I didn't see it. Other than maybe the one I read. Because that one's still there. I don't know. In March of the same year, according to the Misho Genko Roku record, after the destruction of the war against the Hojo clan ended in a truce, Ieyasu organized a blood oath with many samurai clans that were vassals of the Takeda clan assigned under the command of Tokugawa clan retainers. Ieyasu Tokugawa planned to subduct the largest portions of former Takeda samurai under Naomasa's command, having consulted and reached agreement with Sakai Tadatsugu, a senior Tokugawa clan vassal. However, Ieyasu's decision garnered protest from Sakakibara Yasumasa, who went so far as to threaten Naomasa. Yeah, we went over this on the last episode. Tadatsugu immediately defended the decision of Ieyasu in response and warned Yasumasa that if he did any harm to Naomasa, Tadatsugu himself would exact retribution by slaughtering the entire Sakakibara clan himself. Thus, Yasumasa heeded Tadatsugu's warning and continued his protests no longer. You damn right. He's like, dude, listen. All of your family. Fuck. You said you wondered if there are particularly resentful people that ate garlic before the act? Oh man, could you imagine? That would be fucked. You just commented words because you don't know what they dislike this time? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's updating some stuff, so I don't know. Chat might be a little wonky. I know that sometimes people have to refresh and shit like that because there's buffering issues. I don't know. They sent out a memo. They let all the fucking people know. So, if you got the memo, then you got the memo. If you didn't, then you didn't. But now you do. So YouTube's updating some stuff. Some shit might be a little wonky for a little bit while they catch up. Chat's been weird all night. Supposedly an update today. Yeah, exactly. 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 Or that was yesterday, I don't know. Well, technically now it was yesterday, yes. Yes, Caldy, you are correct. Either way, you would have been correct, because the day is technically not over for people in California, so... However, then Tokugawa decided to assign 70 members of former Takeda samurais to the Tsuchiya clan under the command of Ii Naomasa. Meanwhile, Yasumasa himself received the command of over 11 former Takeda samurai from Komai clan, led by Komai Masaneo, who later promoted as Hatamoto, retainer of Yasumasa. Let's go. See, you know, that's the thing about being a samurai. It's like, that's one of those careers that, like, you could have just taken up and there was room for growth. There was room for growth as a samurai. You had room to move up in the company, right? Like, if you displayed your skill and you were just that badass and hyper competent, there was room for you at the top as a samurai, man. The update won't selectively take away the one comment over another without being in the programming. Yep, I mean, I understand that, but yeah. It's on purpose. They have an even heavier censorship ballistic now? Maybe. Well, that just broke my brain. Well. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how that algorithm stuff works. I'm not, like, super versed on that shit. I know a general brief, like, overview of how algorithms work. And then I get a, like, understanding of it, but I couldn't explain it to you in detail without fucking doing a bunch of research on it. In 1584, when Ieyasu chose to defy Toyotomi Hideyoshi, Yasumasa Ieyasu asked Yasumasa to serve in the campaign of Komaki and Nagakute. Yasumasa suggesting to Ieyasu that the region of Komaki would be suitable for the ensuing campaign. Then, as Toyotomi troops under the command of Toyotomi Hidetsugu started to enter the area of Komaki, Yasumasa joined another Tokugawa general named Osuga Yasutaka to launch a surprise attack against the unprepared Hidetsugu, where they inflicted heavy losses. However, Yasumasa and Yasutaka's advance was held back by reinforcement forces led by Hori Hidemasa, and they ended up retreating from battle. Dang. On the wake of Ieyasu's victory in Komaki and Nagakute, Yasumasa circulated a derogatory manifesto that proclaimed condemnation of Hideyoshi's conduct, with Yasumasa's view as betrayal towards the will of Oda Nobunaga, and also insulting Hideyoshi's origin from a humble peasant class. Dang. He's like, this dirty peasant. Oh, fuck. You're off to bed? Well, have a good night. Sleep well. Hideyoshi was reportedly furious when he heard this, and issued an order that he would reward 100,000 kan, or Japanese gold ingots, to anyone who could bring him the head of Yasumasa. Dang. Hideyoshi was mad, buddy. He was mad. Later, he's like, I'll give you 100,000 gold ingots. Fuck. That's how you know Yasumasa was a legendary samurai, because if he was worth that much of a bounty, there's not many people that can actually rise to that occasion. And Hideyoshi knew that. He knew it. Later in April, the front of the line in northern Owari reached a stalemate. At this time, Kaney Castle, which is this, remains as all that's left is this slab of stone right here. It's all that remains of Kaney Castle. It was located about 3 miles between Ieyasu's Kiyosu Castle and Nobunagashima's castle, and was connected to the Mai Moat and 3 other castles: Ono Castle, Shimajima Castle, and Maeda Castle. At that time, Kaney Castle was facing the sea and was one of the leading ports in Owari, along with the Atsuta and Tsushima. We're going to go over Tsushima after we go over the next and final of the 4 Heavenly King Guardians. Then, in June 18th, Ieyasu and Nobuo led 20,000 soldiers and besieged 3 of the castles: Kaney Castle, Maeda Castle, and Shimajima Castle. The Kaney Castle was defeated by Maeda Nagatane and Takigawa Kazumasu. Tadatsugu, Okanabe Mori, and Yamaguchi Shigemasa spearheaded the attack towards Shimajima Castle, and Sakakibara, Yasumasa, Osuga, Yasutaka were deployed to capture the fleeing defenders after the fall of Shimajima Castle on the 22nd of June. Fuck. Oda Nobuo and Tokugawa Ieyasu launched an all-out attack on Kaney Castle and destroyed it. The soldiers led by Tadatsugu, who had been deployed at the major entrance, were exhausted after days of fierce fighting. In the evening, the soldiers of Yasumasa, Sakakibara, and Ietada Matsudera entered the Kimonjiguchi in their place. On the 23rd of June, Ieyasu entered the castle with Sakakibara Yasumasa, where they subdued it and razed it to the ground. It's gone now. All that's left is this stone, this stone slab. That's it. That's it. There's no more. They still have some of the castles, though, and they're all really fucking cool. Like, Japanese architecture is fucking epic. All the pagodas and fucking... yeah, that shit's awesome. Crystal videos after all the other Crystal comments in the other chats. That's really fucking funny. Called the holy shit. Enjoy the deed? Jesus Christ. That's fucking disgusting. You sick fuck. How dare you? Yes, Cheryl foul indeed. Motherfucker. Come on now. Come on now. On the 13th of November, 1585, Ishikawa Kazumasa, senior vassal of Tokugawa clan, defected from Ieyasu to Hideyoshi. This incident caused Ieyasu to undergo massive reforms to the structure of Tokugawa clan military government. At first, Ieyasu ordered Tori Mototada, who served as the county magistrate of Kai, to collect military laws, weapons, and military equipment from the time of Takeda Shingen and bring them to the Hamamatsu Castle. Later, he also appointed 2 former Takeda vassals, Naruse Masakasu and Okabe Masatsuna, as magistrates under the authority of Ii Naomasa and Handa Tadakatsu, while he also offered all of the former Takeda vassals who now serve him to impart any military doctrines and structures they knew during their service under the Takeda clan. And lastly, he ordered the 3 of his prime generals, so-called Tokugawa 4 heavenly kings. Yes, there were 4 of them, but he only ordered 3 of them. Ii Naomasa, Honda Tadakatsu, and Sakakibara Yasumasa to serve as supreme commanders of his new military regiments. In 1586, according to the Sakakibara clan historical records, Ieyasu sent Yasumasa, Honda Tadakatsu, and Ii Naomasa as representatives to Kyoto, where the 3 of them, being regarded as 3 great nobles of Tokugawa. Then, in the following month, the 3 of them joined by Sakai Tadatsugu to accompany Ieyasu on his personal trip to Kyoto, where the 4 of them became famous as the Tokugawa 4 Guardians, or 4 Heavenly Kings. In 1590, where the fuck is, there it is. Whoa. In 1590, Yasumasa participated in the siege of Odawara, where he led the vanguard troops ambushing Hojo Ujimasa's forces. At the end of this campaign, Ieyasu sent Yasumasa and Ii Naomasa with 1,500 soldiers to witness the seppuku suicide ritual procession of the defeated enemy generals, Hojo Ujimasa and Hojo Ujiteru. Later in the same year, as the Tokugawa moved to the Kanto region following the campaign of Odawara, after his assignment in Tatebayashi, Ieyasu also assigned Yasumasa as supervisor of administration, in which he was tasked to manage the revenue of incomes of the Edo domain, which have roughly 1 million kokus. Holy shit. That's a lot of gold. Fuck. How big were the gold ingots? They're probably fucking... couldn't be that big. Fucking 1 million? Jesus. In addition to the sons and sons-in-laws of Sakakibara Kiyomasa, as part of Yasumasa's administration team, Ieyasu also transferred another Tokugawa clan officer named Otsuke to assist them. Furthermore, Ieyasu viewed Yasumasa's need for more manpower to manage vast domains, so he transferred 3 other senior retainers, Nagashige Nakane, Tanemasa Harada, and Katsushige Murakami to join the administration team. In 1591, Ieyasu Tokugawa brought Yasumasa, Honda Tadakatsu, and Ii Naomasa to participate in the suppression of the Kunohi Rebellion. In 1598, after the death of Hideyoshi Toyotomi, Yasumasa mobilized a Tokugawa army from the Kanto region and marched to Seda and Omi province on the orders of Ieyasu. This was meant as an anticipation against any possible hostility from the Ishida Mitsunari. The actual number of Yasumasa's troops was approximately 3,000. However, Yasumasa deliberately spread orders that his army, which came from Kanto, was larger by setting up many checkpoints in Seda to control information within the area. Like a fucking legend. Deception. Yes, ninja tactics, let's go. While also ordering massive amounts of food supplies, which far larger than his actual troops required. The fucking actual ninja. He's just like scare tactics 101. I have this massive force. What's up? He's got like 10 guys. Fucking A. Oh, man, that's fucking amazing. Those acts of Yasumasa had deceived Mitsunari, as he believed the circulated rumors about the huge army from Kanto were coming to Omi province, and Mitsunari did not have his orders, or did not order his soldiers to attack Ieyasu. Get wrecked. There you go. Propaganda. Propaganda 101. If you're gonna deceive, make it as real as you can. So that even if they're spies, right, they're gonna report back the information as, holy shit, this motherfucker's buying a lot of stuff. Like, he might actually have the army that he had, you know what I mean? And they're gonna relay it back inaccurate information. Like, man, that's crazy. Yasumasa had it going on. In 1599, Yasumasa and Otani Yoshitsugu were appointed as inspectors to mediate an incident with the Ukida clan. When some of Ukida Hidei vassals incited riots due to internal disputes. In the end, Yasumasa was ordered to leave the matter to Ieyasu himself, who successfully reconciled the case and averted a civil war between the two factions. However, the aftermath of this incident caused many of Hidei retainers, such as Sakazaki Naomori, to change their allegiance to the master of Yasumasa, which is Ieyasu Tokugawa technically, right? Like, because Yasumasa is under control of Tokugawa, so like, they defected to Yasumasa, so technically they work for Ieyasu, right? Like, defecting to the other side. This happens all the fucking time in shogunate history. Like, holy shit, people be going back and forth and left and right. Can't tell who's a spy or a double spy. It's like fucking crazy out there, man. Crazy out there. This defection caused a massive setback for the Ukida clan, politically and militarily, while it strengthened Ieyasu's position. Yes, it did. In 1600, as Ieyasu led a punitive expedition against the Uesugi clan, Yasumasa participated where he engaged in diplomacy with the local clans Nasu, so they would cooperate with the Tokugawa forces and not side with Uesugi. In July 27th, Yasumasa sent a letter to Akita Muneki informing him that Ishida Mitsunari and Otani Yoshitsugu had parted ways, quote unquote, and that Yorodono, the three Toyotomi magistrates, Masuda Nagamori and Nagatsuka, and Mieda Toshinaga, had requested Ieyasu to come to Kyoto, and that command over Aezu region had been transferred from Ieyasu to Hidetada. Later, as the main forces of the Eastern Army confronted Mitsunari in the Battle of Sekigahara, Yasumasa accompanied a detachment of forces led by Tokugawa Hidetada for the march along the Nagasendo to besiege Ueda Castle. In the aftermath of Sekigahara victory of the Eastern Army led by Ieyasu, Hidetada incurred the wrath of Ieyasu due to Hidetada's tardiness to arrive and participate in the main battle. Dick. Due to the siege of Ueda Castle being dragged too long. Yep, took him too long to do it. He was like, man, you had a time frame. Like, what the hell? Competence. Only of the highest level was expected. Always. Must be competent. However, Yasumasa was said being able to mediate the situation and convinced Ieyasu to give a pardon to his son. After the war, Ieyasu offered Yasumasa 250,000 koku of the Mito domain. But Yasumasa declined the offer, so instead Yasumasa was given control of the Tatebayashi domain worth 100,000 koku following the Tokugawa victory at the Battle of Sakakibara. Yasumasa himself died in 1606 at the age of 59 and is buried at the Zendoji Temple in Tatebayashi, where his grave still stands. His son, Sakakibara Yasukatsu, fought at the Osaka campaign. Yasumasa's descendants in the 18th century were known to govern 150,000 koku of fief in Takeda Domain, Ichigo Province, as daimyo. After the death of Ieyasu, the original members of the Yasumasa administration team, Nagashige Nakane, Tanemasa Harada, and Katsushige Murakami, seeked permission to leave their posts and return to serve the Tokugawa clan directly as Hatamoto. However, their requests were denied by Shogun Tokugawa Hidetada. Hidetada instead ordered them to keep serving the Sakakibara clan, while in exchange each of their clans were awarded with hereditary domains with 1,000 worth of koku as appreciation for their services to the Sakakibara clan. Descendants of Yasumasa continued to control Tatebayashi until Sakakibara Tadatsugu was transferred to the Shirakawa domain in Mutsu province on the 4th of July 1643. The Tatebayashi domain was abolished and the domain became under the direct control of the shogunate. Damn it. That's where the legacy died. Yasumasa was the owner of a sword named Sakakibara Masamune, which he presented to Tokugawa Ieyasu. The sword has been preserved for centuries by the Matsudera clan. However, it was destroyed during the bombing of Tokyo. What a shame! What a shame! Damn it, bombing of Tokyo. There's also different things you can do to delete your phone AdSense profile and disallow it to use your microphone. Nice. Yes, there is. I don't know how to do it, but there is a way to do that. You're not wrong. One of the most famous quotes from Yasumasa is, when senior vassals begin to compete for position, then it is a sign of decline of a nation. Just gonna read that again. When senior vassals began to compete for position, then it is the sign of decline of a nation. And that concludes Sakakibara Yasumasa. One of the legends. One of the OGs, buddy. The OGs. Out of all of the four, I do believe he's the one that employed the most ninja-style tactics. When you think about a ninja in, modern-day popular culture, right? You think about that kind of a ninja. That's, this dude went fucking all out. Yasumasa was deception, assassination, ambush. Fuck, man, you name it. He was creating large-scale ninja tactics, or at least employing them. You don't have your phone bringing up things and ads you talk about anymore? Not for a year? Forget the multiple settings you changed? Well, look at that. I mean, I don't mind getting ads for shit that, like, my phone's gonna listen to me and my phone's gonna listen to me. And the way I look at it is, if anybody else is gonna listen to me through my phone, no matter what fucking settings I turn off, they're just gonna be able to hack it and turn the settings back on anyways and listen to me regardless. So it's like, listen to me. I mean, fuck. I make videos online. You want to listen to me? Watch my videos online. You know what I mean? Fuck, man. I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the ads, so maybe that's why I don't, I don't really, it doesn't bother me, I guess, that there's just ads all over the place. When I see ads, I see propaganda. And I'm just like, it just doesn't even register. I don't even remember the company's name for the ad 90% of the time. It's like, dude, your ads are so ineffective on me, bro. It's not even funny. Like, holy shit. Advertisers need to come up with a new advertising strategy. Now I get it. Ads are mostly aimed at women, not at men. But still, it's like, dang, man, ineffective. Sometimes I'll see an ad for something and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. But usually it's like a private ad that somebody else posted up and it's for something that I thought would be super expensive but isn't, I don't know. Phone ads are annoying? Yeah. I mean, I don't really get many ads on my phone. Like, do you get actual ads on your phone? Like, they just pop up? Like, if you didn't have a pop-up blocker on your computer, they would just kind of inundate your computer and pop up everywhere. At least that's how it was in the 90s. Fuck, man. Old man over here. God damn it. Oh. Anyways, next episode is Sakai Taratsugu, the last member of the 4 Tokugawa Heavenly Guardians, or Kings, however you want to look at it. One of the most favored and most successful military commanders serving the Tokugawa Ieyasu in the late Sengoku period. Born in 1527, deceased 1596. Nickname, Boar Slayer. Yeah, I just thought that was kind of cool. He had the nickname Boar Slayer. Serving as the highest ranking general in the Tokugawa clan, along with Ishikawa Kazumasa, Taratsugu is also regarded as one of the 4 guardians of Tokugawa, along with Honda Tadakatsu I Naomasa and Sakakibara Yasumasa, all 3 of whom we have already gone through. Let's fucking go. He is also included in another cultural depiction as one of the Tokugawa's 16 divine generals. His official title was Sakai Seimon no Jo Taratsugu. Sakai Taratsugu was also allegedly involved in a conspiracy that caused the death of Lady Tsukiyama and her son Matsudera Nobuyasu. We will go over that stuff tomorrow. Wait, tomorrow? No. Maybe not. Maybe Monday. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll pull the content and I'll get it all ready for tomorrow. But if I decide to go on verbal combat, then it'll be a different story. And we'll do it Monday. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It tailors Google search results, which is an ad, and the ads in the search used reflect things I would talk about. It also would alter YouTube searches like Candy's New Crystals results, or Caldy's New Crystal results. Search ads as YouTube results every single time. Yeah. Well, I mean, I get that, right? But I guess I just don't even notice it. because when I click on Google, I just immediately Google whatever I'm looking for and then, go to various different websites for that information. Now, I get there's ads usually on these websites that pop up, but I'm like so focused on whatever the fuck I'm trying to figure out at that point that I don't even really, like, the ads are just invisible to me, man. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is. Maybe that's unique to me. I just have some kind of special ad blocker in my brain. I don't know what the fuck it is. But, like, I don't even see them. I mean, when I open up my phone, YouTube on my phone, it just fucking, bam. All kinds of whatever live recommendations and videos that have come out from people's subscriptions and stuff related to my past searches. You know what I mean? But I don't really get a shit ton of ads. I don't know. I really don't know. Hello, Caldy, not Candy. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Ha, that's fucking funny. Shit. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe my phone is just like so out of date. It's like obsolete at this point. That fucking it doesn't even get ads anymore. They're just like, nobody has this piece of shit. Candy. Caldy, is that your stripper name? Candy. Fuck. That's fucked. And kind of funny at the same time. But yeah, tomorrow we're gonna go over some other shit. Little bit of Japanese history conspiracy. We're gonna put on our tinfoil hats. I don't have any tinfoil, but I do have a napkin. Put a napkin on my head. Put on our tinfoil hats. And we're gonna get all conspiracied out. Because this dude was involved in famous persons, untimely, unalive. Well, I used to be Candy, but then, life happened. Well, that's good. I'd do it. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go into some conspiracies tomorrow with Sakai. And it's gonna be fucking awesome. I mean, with a name like Tadatsugu. Shit. Just cut tinfoil. I mean, I could make a tinfoil hat and then just put it on when it's time to do the conspiracy part of it. Just be like, all right, time to put the tinfoil hats on. It's conspiracy time, buddy. Fucking A. Shit. Well, fucking, that's all the fucking shit I had on this guy. So I'm gonna end my stream. I'm gonna call it. And then, you know the drill. I'll be back. I'll be back to play some Vidjagams. We'll complete Sabin's fucking thing. I do believe we're still on Sabin for a short little while before we move on to Edgar and everybody else. So that should be fun. But until then, make it like a tinfoil samurai hat. Dude, I could just put tinfoil around this and just make this tinfoil. Or, yeah, a helmet. I mean, I could make it a helmet. I could. I mean, let's be real. I just want a fucking suit of armor. Like, if I could just get the whole suit of armor, that'd be fucking sweet, too. But they're fucking thousands of dollars. Like, fuck. I don't have thousands of dollars to just throw down on a suit of armor. Otherwise, I fucking would. I would. I totally would. It is of my firm opinion that every man needs a suit of armor and a sword. Like, the bare necessities, right? A suit of armor and a fucking sword. We need to bring back jousting. I need to end this episode before I just drag on for another hour. We could talk about all this shit while I'm gaming. That's hilarious. All right. For all of you out there, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Wherever you're at in the world, enjoy your time because it could be limited. You never know. You might find yourself having to restore honor to your family and commit seppuku. Now, while that chance is infinitely low, because I don't know. I'm gonna look that up. I'm gonna find out if people still actually practice that. Probably in, very, very, very minimal cases. But I don't think anybody. I don't think that's a big thing. I don't think that's a big thing. Sorry, I'm a king of tangents. No, you're good. You're good. And a tank? Yes, Pentalk. Well, see, that falls under the steed category, right? I said on one of my videos, I do believe it was the Hungarian Wars, the Hungarian-Ottoman Wars, the overview I did. I said there's the three S's that every man needs, right? A sword, a suit, and a steed. Right? You need a sword, suit of armor, and a steed. Now, steed can be any type of vehicle. It's why guys love fucking cars and motorcycles and airplanes and things that they, can fucking drive and operate. And then your suit could be either a suit, like an actual business suit, or just normal dress or suit of armor, whatever your favorite fucking outfit is. Every guy has one. I think every guy also wants a suit of armor and a sword, because swords are fucking awesome. Let's fucking go. That being said, enjoy your time. I will be back shortly. Been on this tangent, wasn't paying attention, and I didn't have the outro set up. What a noob. See you guys in a few. A Chihuahua steed. Let's go. No, that's a companion. That's a companion. That's the other different categories. That's the other different categories, Pentalk. That's a companion category.
I just wish he knew. just wish he knew.